Well, hello there. How are you? Just kidding. Today's okay. I didn't vlog yesterday, and for whatever reason, it's on my off days that I don't get stuff done as much as my daily stuff, and I think it's because I have so much to get done, and I'm not sugarcoating that. I realistically do. Like as humans, like I'm living by myself with my roommates, but like I still gotta clean. Versus living with my parents, I didn't have to clean as much. That's really kind of the big thing. I only really had to do my laundry, but I gotta clean, gotta buy groceries, gotta do stuff, and just normally I just go to the gym, right? Come home, eat, make my lunch for the day, and go to work. There's no like cleaning time, no like grocery time. So on my off day, I try and get that everything done, and it's harder to get the daily stuff done. But that's kind of just an excuse. We just need to get better. I'm pretty sure I did vlog in the morning, just not at night. But I just didn't post. Or I think I might have actually. But long story short, today is part 2 of the 5 realms of I think those who want to improve can improve, and I think those are the top 5. I finally figured out the 5th one, and I'm pretty sure that's socially. So you got emotionally, intellectually, physically, socially, and spiritually. Today is going to be physically, stuff you can improve and why. And I think you should improve physically as far as your muscles and your cardio and your heart, because there's no benefits to, there's no negatives to it. Which, I mean, you could hurt yourself, possibly, if you're not doing it right, but that's with anything, right? If you don't do your math right, you're not gonna know how to do your taxes, you're not gonna know how to spend your money, you're not gonna know, etc. And emotionally wise, if you don't understand your emotions right, how are you gonna be able to interact with humans, right? So that's kind of with everything. And what I've learned is life is risky. And is it riskier to try to lift some weights and run and improve your physical health? Or is it riskier to not do that and be overweight or underweight and panting trying to go up the stairs, right? Which is riskier? They're both risky, but one has actual benefit, the other doesn't. And it's just, I just recently put a little piece of paper on my wall. I like to do that with just stuff that I want to remember and is really good. And it's dopamine, like what natural dopamine and unnatural. So your natural is going to be like your exercising, meditating, pursuing a goal, exercising, being outside, the sun, nature, music, reading. Unnatural is going to be like TV, porn, drugs, social media, caffeine, alcohol. I do drink caffeine. That's going to be probably the only one that I do. And I just function way better off of it. And I know some people might be like, well, I function better off this other stuff too. That's cool. I just try to do as much of the natural dopamine as I can get versus unnatural. And with exercising, you like hit 2 or 3 or 4 birds with one stone. Like you could easily lift weights and listen to music. You can easily run and listen to music. I run and listen to an audiobook, so that's exercise, learning, and then I did it outside in the sun today, which is a 4-for-1. And for some, that might lifting might be some sort of meditation that mentally just, and that kind of how it is for me. It kind of primes my day, like, and when you do something physical, oftentimes it's hard, right? And the harder things we can do, the easier life is, because life is hard, life is unfair, life is suffering. Whether you look at it, you're suffering day to day by doing hard things, so you kind of build that within yourself and you just get better, and you're used to a harder life, harder activities that make life easier now. Or you can suffer way long term when you just did all the easy things, and now life is really hard. So kind of two spectrums, two picks. You're gonna suffer. Either you could do it now or you could do it later. It's kind of up to you. But yeah, I don't see any negatives to trying to physically improve yourself. And I think a lot of people, well, me too. I never want to exclude me. I don't just saying other people is a lot like easier, and I think it just kind of makes more sense. But definitely for me too. I remember when I was like 11 or 12, I wanted to gain muscle, but I was like, I need to eat less, which I don't know where that logic came from, but I think just starting as a beginner with anything, just focus on the basics and consistency, right? Out of all the articles I've read and stuff I've read on winning and excelling and improving yourself is just consistency. And the smaller, the actually better. Because once you build a little small thing, like just doing push-ups every other day, and you got that down and you start to see a little improvement, you're like, wow, I did that. Versus trying to make it this big thing of, okay, I'm gonna go to the gym 5 days a week. And then you go 3, and you're like, oh, I'm not seeing results, but I'm not going 5 days a week. Like, really try to hone it in on being as small as possible and really just building that foundation up. I think that's it as of today's video, but I'm trying, guys, and I will get this down, and every Wednesday I will do a video, and I'm going to try to not take off, but Sunday morning, utilize that time as well, and just have my off day. I could do Wednesday, I could do bare, because then I get the whole day of being off, where Sunday I just have that morning, and I could just hone that in, cook chicken, record these videos, etc. That's what partly today is. I actually got 2 days off today, or 2 days off this week, which is really awesome, which I want to get every other week, at least 2 days. That way it's just going to be a lot better mentally, and just getting stuff done for myself and being able to function better and just have everything go smoother, and create that flow and focus more. But if you're watching this video, I really appreciate it, and I hope you learned something through this video. I know it was kind of very erratic, mostly because I haven't planned any of this, but I kind of like to, these videos are kind of for me too. So explaining it, I have to use the stuff that I know and use it out to you guys. And I guess when I write it down, that could be what I know too, but this is just more off the fly, off the cuff, and just kind of see how I think too. And when I watch these videos, I'm like, oh, okay, I could have added this, or I could have done that. But appreciate it for watching. Appreciate yourself for holding yourself to the highest standard you can and trying to improve your life. And yeah, I mean, like, comment, subscribe. Feel free to do whatever you like. Questions are always good. Not that I know everything, but if I could help someone with something, then, or get another opinion, like, that would be awesome. So appreciate you guys. Have a great day. Love you guys.